Brenner Mills, Minnesota Vikings. Just want to win one before I die.
Dalton Zahlrecker, Dallas Cowboys. Just trying to earn a little respect.
Lane Cooter, the conductor of the Baker train.
The intro said it all. Welcome in, everybody, to Wide Eye Sports. We're going to get right underway with this. We're going to be breaking down Josh Jacobs today. I've been putting this film room off for a while. If you can imagine why I might be shying away from the Josh Jacobs film room, the decor behind me might give it away a little bit. Nonetheless, he is
Gotta be fair.
He is a top 5 running back in the NFL, and we've pushed this off far enough. I can't push it off any farther. Let's jump right into the film. These are all raw film breakdowns. We haven't watched any of this beforehand. We're just breaking it down as we go. So we're going to jump in here. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. Bada boom. Here we go. So we don't watch running back film from a side view. We like to watch it from the back view. Go load here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Well, that'll load. See if I go to a different play here. It's been sitting for a minute, so it may take just a tick for this thing to. Maybe they just don't have it. Not gonna give it to us. All right, well, we're gonna go with side view. They're just not gonna give us the end zone view. They're just not giving it to us. I mean, do you guys want me to try to reload it real quick?
That's up to you.
Let's try reloading it. So I'm going to pull it off the screen real quick. While I'm doing that, so Josh Jacobs, obviously top 3-5 running back in the NFL, would you guys say?
I mean, top 5 for sure. I think top 3 might be stretching it a little bit. I know that you were obviously iffy on top 3.
Yeah, I'm iffy on top 3. I don't really know, necessarily that. I mean, if
he's top 3, he is 3. Like,
yeah,
he's
for
not
sure,
1 or 2.
Sure. I mean, you have Saquon, you have Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, or is he cooked? Or I'm thinking he's cooked.
I don't know. I think he might be cooked.
I think he's cooked because they're saying it's like the chronic injury. It's a chronic injury now, and so I'm thinking Christian McCaffrey's cooked. I mean, outside of that, where do you go from there?
Bijan Robinson.
Okay, yeah, I would put Bijan over him. Yeah. It's loading up right now, so we're almost there, guys. Don't worry, we don't have.
I think that's the top 3. But then you could probably argue Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs.
I was gonna say Gibbs was kind of my next man up.
You could probably throw Kyron Williams in that mix too if you wanted to. But besides that, I think that after 7, it's pretty much a clear that's the 7 top guys. After you list off Kyron Williams, because then you got guys like Aaron Jones after that, Bucky Irvin, James Conner. I would say that's a pretty James Cook. I think
James Cook's for sure top 10 dude.
Yeah.
Did anybody say Saquon?
Yeah, Saquon's number 1.
Saquon's number 1.
So it's not going to let me show the correct angle that we want here. So we're just going to go off this view. It kind of sucks. I don't know why it's not letting us, but I reloaded the whole thing and it's still not giving us the end zone view here. And
NFL, get your shit together.
I even tried. So sorry about that, guys. We're going to break it down from a side view. So without further ado, let's get into this. Josh Jacobs against the Niners here. Niners banged up all season, obviously. Not the peak Niners from years before that we remember. Nonetheless, a decent defense here. So let's see. Let's just watch this play through. Let's see what he does here. So we're going to get some motion. Going to get a little reverse. And this linebacking duo is still really good. So they don't get faked too hard by it. Fred Warner jumps a little bit, but he comes back pretty quick. Good blocking here. Great. You'd be able to see it a lot better from the other angle. But right here, they're starting to make that wall. They're walling here, and they're walling here, creating a nice little lane for Josh Jacobs to power through. He sees it immediately. That was a great little explosive cut right there. He takes it, sees it, boom. And then
the hole was
the spit.
Yeah, that was him. I was gonna say the hole was made by the lineman.
Yeah, but this
the
is
spin
all
move to get extra yards right there because he should be down right there.
So first contact's at the 41, and he goes down. Second contact's at the 48. and he goes down on
He
the
gets about
other 48, 47-yard line.
about
So that's
12,
at least
11, 12 extra yards
yeah,
after
11,
contact.
12 extra yards. And if you've watched Film Room with us before, you know we love yards after contact here. That is what we eat, sleep, and breathe is yards after contact. That is the necessity for life is yards after contact. All right, let's see what this play offers us here. We're going to get shotgun again. Jacobs in motion. Oh, I like that play design where they bring Jacobs out and around, and then it's basically now pistol, and they're just going to run dive. And once again, great job. You can kind of see it start to form here, wall here, and create the lane. Let's see how this turns out for us here. They switch it up. They come through the B gap. And then boom, boom. That's a great little run. That's just good vision, following a lead blocker right here. Get a hat on a hat, squeeze through, and then make him hurt. Make him feel it. So let's see. Where are we calling first contact here? I don't think he gets contacted there.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets contacted in here. Great vision, great movement. Call first contact at the 40.
Yeah, at the 40.
And goes down 43.5-yard line, 44 we'll call it. So 4 yards after contact there, which we love to see. All right, Green Bay up. I don't know why it's showing us this. We don't care. Maybe that.
Interesting.
Nope. All right. Every once in a while you get the old school like flash to the scoreboard then down, because that's how the coaches tape works, is they need that so they know what the situation is, because we don't get all this. They don't get all this good stuff.
Yeah.
So, or the old school coach tape. I'm sure now they have it where they have it even better than we do. So let's see what goes on here. You got shotgun, pretty light box. They're just gonna do a draw play here, and this is already really good. You have 2 linemen head hunting, and you have the pulling guard to block the D tackle. You got to win there. You got to win there. You're gonna have a nice little chunk here, no matter what.
Yeah, just follow right behind your blockers.
Yeah, I assume he's just going to squeeze out right through here. Oh, whoa. I don't know if I love that, but I mean, I'm not mad about it. I mean, you have a win on the left side there. I guess Warner's winning on the right side there, so you don't want to go towards the win. So he cuts it off his butt. First contact at the 40. Oh, ooh.
Little 90-degree move there.
90-degree cut, and then he just doesn't go down. So it gets another 12 yards after first contact. Look at it. He almost breaks his own ankle there. And then, get off me. I'm going to take you all away. Love it. All right, so that's it for this game. I got 4 games here, a couple plays from each game. We're going to take a look at all of them. Won't take much long time. Won't take much long time per game. Won't take very long per game is what I meant.
We got end zone view.
Don't know why I can't. No, we don't. It won't give it to me at all. I know. I
didn't know if it was just the game, like possibly that game. But
I tried. I'm gonna keep trying on each one, but I'm just not wanting to work here. So nonetheless, let's get into this play here. You got two men in the backfield. I think that's Reed right there. Is who that is. So, yep, they're gonna fake the sweep to get the linebackers moving that way. You see these guys kind of jump, and then they're just going to right up the middle with it. Little draw. Oh, yeah. So you're going to get this first contact at the 39-yard line, and then breaks a tackle. 3 more dudes.
Good Lord.
Another 5 yards. Love that. Don't know why it's glitching out on us, but still love that. I won't lie, it's a lot harder to show off run schemes from this angle, and I really hate it. Just not letting us do it. Don't know what it is. All right, so common theme for linebackers: follow the guards. If you follow the guards, you'll follow the play. Okay, so they're gonna be running it to the defense's right, offense's left. What do you know? And look at that. I mean, they do a really good job here. This guy kind of loses, but they do a really good job of walling this off. They got guys coming downfield. If he can
Has to
squeeze
be,
past
yeah.
this guy right here, this will be a nice chunk. All right, we're going to get the arm tackle. All right, first contact was at, I'm going to call that the 35. I'm going to call that 35. Because he's at the 34, but he's at the 36, so we're going to call it even at the 35. He gets first contact. Oh, he just doesn't.
Almost takes it to the house.
That's the only thing Josh Jacobs doesn't have is just that true burner speed.
Yep.
It's the only thing he doesn't have. His toolkit's very complete. He's got a bag that's very deep. He can hit you with the juke. He can hit you with the truck. He can hit you with a spin move. He's not going to just beat you in a foot race every single time. There's definitely times he will, but not every time. And right here's a perfect example. Boom. You just turn on the jets and go. And the safety does have a good angle here, but the safety is, he should be trying to get full speed right here, and the safety's just turning. There's running, but Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Saquon
35
Barkley.
yards.
Yeah, that's a great. It was 34 yards is what they credited him with. Either way, let's see. So we're going to go 10, 20, 30, 30.
Well, I was about to say if he starts at the 35, then at the 50 he's at 15.
Well, I'm just saying what they credited him with.
Oh yeah. But that's about what I had him at.
And we're going to go 32 of those are after contact. So
Yeah.
that's what we love to see. Break a couple tackles at the line of scrimmage and get out in open space. That is what we love. All right. Once again, follow your guards. All right, we're going to get a little motion. Big body receiver inside. All right, so it's hard to tell, but what's going on here is he's chipping. Pretty sure he's chipping and flooding to the next level. He's walling. He's chipping, flooding to the next level. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to run right through there. Based off first impressions, I could be totally wrong. Looks like I'm right. It looks like this is a dead play, though, because you have a linebacker win to this side. You have a linebacker in this gap. You have this guy's back to this side, so you can't come this way because this guy's here, this guy's here. So really, I think you got to try to bounce it out here. But even, I mean, this is a pretty broken run play. Oh, breaks a tackle at the 22-yard line, and go. Ooh.
Yeah, he'll find his own lane.
And gets an extra 15 after contact. Love it. I mean, like we just talked about, this is pretty broken. You're getting 3 yards here, maybe. And he does a good job taking contact, bouncing off, and then get upfield. And like I said, he's not a burner. He's not going to beat you with speed every time, but he has elite level contact balance. And when he gets hit, it's like you're hitting a brick wall. So it just kind of moves a little bit, and he just is. His running form never really changes with little hits. You have to really wrap him up to get him to change his form and take him down.
I mean, if you want to know the stat, Josh Jacobs was second in the NFL last year in yards after contact.
There it is.
There you go.
Is.
That's
elite level contact.
That's what makes him a top 5 running back, and he is up there with Derrick Henry, Bijan, and Saquon. That is the top 4. So
yep. He is. It's hard to attack. The number one stat that translates from college to the NFL for running backs is missed tackles forced. So breaking tackles, juking guys, spin moves. The number one stat that translates. That's why everybody's so big on G&T, right? Because he forced 150 last year, which is unheard of.
I can't wait to see the Raiders play, man.
Dude,
I'm so excited for
wait.
them. I was so happy that they were your number 1 team for back. I was like, because you said number 2, and I was like, Raiders need to be in there, and then you were like, the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
And Spoon did trade me the number 1 overall pick.
I did.
And I did take Ashton G&T in our rookie draft. And I would have given up the world for G&T. And I gave up a lot. I gave up Brees
give
Hall,
up a lot.
His backup. What's his backup's name? I can't remember.
Shoot, I can't think of it.
I can't remember either. I gave up a 2026 first-round rookie draft pick and a 2027 second rookie draft pick. So I gave up a lot, but
I was high on him too, so that's why I wasn't gonna sell him cheap.
Mm-hmm. I went all in. I now have Justin Jefferson, Gene T, and AJ Brown in that league. So very good young core.
Braylon Allen. That's
Braylon Allen. Thank you. All right, back to Josh Jacobs' film. We're getting off track here. All righty, we got Reed coming in motion here. Gonna kind of let the defense flow this way. But, you got some guards pulling this way. You got some guys pulling this way. So maybe they come back right up in here in the middle. And they do. A little draw play again. Oh! You guys see that? You see that little stutter? Watch this little stutter step. He makes this man... Watch this man miss. Whoop! Oh, I love that.
What
I love it. In the hole.
That's why you don't tackle with your head down.
Whoop, just a little whoop. I mean, that is so underrated. I mean, in the thick of it, too. In this jumbled up mess, he sees him coming and goes, nope. And then, boom. I'm going to call first contact because he definitely's got to touch him at least right here. He's got to at least get something on him. I mean, look at him Supermaning into the ground. I'm going to call first contact the 44, and then he gets all the way to the opponent 43. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. Love to see that. Oh, that's good. Oh, hey!
Love it. There we go.
Finally.
Let's go. One play. We're going to get one whole play end zone view. All right. Hopefully it's a good one. All right, let's see what happens here. So they're up 16-3, so they're going to try to run the ball here. Let's see what we get here. So he's going to bring him across. Oh, it's that play. It's that last play. Oh, my God. They give us a play. All right, so then he's trying to get upfield. Here's the juke right there. Look at that. Look at that. And it's so subtle.
He tried so hard.
It's so subtle, but so good. Because he sees it coming right here. He's like, you're not getting me. And look at oh, I hate that for 23. 123. Oh, poor guy.
Ooh. The way he just plants his feet and jumps into nothing. Look at him. He's throwing his hands up like there's a like he's waiting for a penalty.
Well, he's talking about this. He pushes him in the back.
Barely.
Yeah, but that's what he's calling. He's like, bug in the back. Oh, get over it. He does push him over a little bit, but you jump with your head down. I mean, what are you gonna come on? You jumping with your head down, bro. What do you expect to happen? You expect to make a tackle that way? That how you got to the NFL jumping with your head down? That how you got there? No. No, it is not how you got there. And then, boom. Gets another 10 yards after contact. That's the way we like it done. All right, get a couple plays in from this game. Maybe they'll give us end zone on this. Nope, no end zone. All right, so pistol formation here. Follow the guards. Everybody's flowing to the left. All right, this is pretty much a dead play, right? Yeah. You would think most running backs, you got D-tackle getting hands on. You got this guy coming upfield. This guy's one to this side, unless he's going to get held here. And if that's a hold, he'll probably get off.
There was nothing open there for him to run into.
Yeah, and he's going to get off one, off two.
Little spin move.
He's going to fight through the contact. I like it. That's a broken play that he made happen.
Yeah, like right there, he has nowhere to go to the left.
Yeah, he's cutting into this guy. I mean, watch this. I mean, this guy is, he is flat-footed lunging and misses. And this is early this is week 9. So this is about midway through the season. So it wasn't like Detroit was missing 17 people yet. I mean,
yeah, they were still moderately healthy.
Yeah. And he's just making them look like fools. Make them look like fools. End zone. Damn it. If I go sideline, end zone? Nope.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get some motion. I bet it's going to be a draw play because there's motion. Not really a draw, kind of a zone. But a great job here in zone run blocking by the Packers. This guy doesn't get over far enough. And he's going to boom right through that hole.
Just plant your feet and go. Yep.
Not as much yards after contact there, but he had to kind of skinny up through that hole so he wasn't able to explode like he would like to. He has to get real skinny. He has to get the kind of the wiggle. And then trying to get away. and then you got a safety there. That's just good. That's a good play by everybody. Josh Jacobs having the vision to get through the hole, getting skinny, the run blocking, everything was good about that play. That's how you draw it up right there. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we got tight end in on the formation. Bring another tight end. So you got jumbo set, jumbo set and pistol. Let's go. All right,
this is one of the best defenses we're watching here when it comes to yards allowed per game.
Yeah, rushing yards especially.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get it. Not a whole lot here.
No.
Not a whole lot. You really have the lane out here pretty wide open, but they were trying to run it through here, and that's win up, win, and then they're getting push. Now this side doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the only thing I see is just go 1-on-1 with that corner to the left side.
Yeah, I think that's what they're thinking about doing. Let's see what happens. Nope.
Oh. Wow,
right,
that's
we pause it here. We're like, all right, that's dead. That's gonna be a bounce. And then he's patient. He gives a little hop step. He stays patient, the patience, and then he sees the hole form, explode. Breaks an arm tackle, and then drags it, dude. Yeah. That's just good. Breaks first contact at the 20. I'm gonna call it the 25. 10, 20, 30, 37 yards after contact on that play. You love it. I absolutely love that. That is what I live for with this kind of stuff is yards after contact. When you can just go out there, break an arm tackle at the line of scrimmage and explode out and blitz the defense essentially. I love to see that. And this is on 1st and 10. 1st and 10. It's not like this was 3rd and 1. He blitzed the defense on 1st and 10. I love that. I absolutely love it. Make the aggressive defense pay with the run game. I love it. All right, last set of games here. We got week 7 here against the Texans. Yeah, week 7 here against the Texans. Let's see if there's any. Nope. Not going to give it to us. All right, so we're going to get motion. Kind of a power is what they're going for here. So they're trying to wall it off here. Create a wall here, create a wall lane here, and then beat that guy, and then you get upfield. So that's what they're aiming for here. Let's see how it works out for him. Ooh,
nope. Right in the middle.
He cuts it back. He cuts it up. He sees this close, and I was wrong. They're actually walling it off here. This guy just gets beat, and Josh Jacobs is so good it doesn't matter. He squeezes through. That's amazing. That is fantastic running back play right there. That's the kind of like Dalton, when we argue like should you pay a running back, yes or no, and I say no most of the time. There are exceptions, and he's one of those guys that's an exception, right? You pay him because otherwise, most running backs, this is a dead play. This is Alexander Madison.
I never said that you should just pay running backs, but if they perform well, then yes, you should pay for them because that was the issue.
Like 3 to 6 running backs you pay. Other than that, ship them up.
Jonathan Taylor. It was during the whole Jonathan Taylor thing was whenever you and I started in on that.
Yeah. And honestly, like it depends. Like I wouldn't pay Josh Jacobs as my main star, but I would pay him if like the Packers are paying him to be their focal point. I wouldn't do that necessarily. I don't believe in that just because of the way the NFL is these days. And I think that showed whenever they played against bigger teams that you need outside perimeter threats to win in the NFL today. So those are my full thoughts. But anyways, back to Josh Jacobs being an absolute animal. Fucking look at this guy right here. Whoop, slip right past him and then go. Like I said, he's not the burner. But gets shoestring tackled here. But I mean, just absolutely wonderful. Get skinny, get squirmy, slippery. He's not as slippery as Bijan, but he gets skinny really well and allows guys to miss with very quick feet. Whereas Bijan will take like 6 tackles and just slip right through him. All right, Jacobs into the backfield, back the other way, a little counter, and look at that lane. Breaks an arm tackle. Doesn't break those 2 tackles, but that's some phenomenal run blocking. Look at that wall right there, and then you got one guy here with a lead blocker coming through. I mean, you cannot draw up a more perfect situation for a running back and then you give that to a top 5 running back, top 7 running back. I mean, is there? I'm at a loss for words here. I mean, every coach in the world will be like, "That's what I want every single time. That is exactly how I want the play ran." Oh, that's a W of a rep. Just, hey, balloon. Poor kid. There's some kid crying right now in the bottom of this video that he just let his balloon go. All right, motion. So it's going to be a draw, kind of that zone draw they like to run. And then he just does a great job with it. Oh, he breaks a shoestring. That's a great play by him. Letting him get in open space, just letting him pick the hole. He could go here. He could go here. Look at him. Look at him lead the linebacker. That's great. He takes a couple steps. He takes a couple steps this way to just little hezzy steps this way to bring this linebacker down, and then explodes up and then cuts it back. I mean, that is excellent. Excellent vision, excellent footwork. And then as soon as he's got him to commit, cuts it up. Breaks the shoestring. Knows he's not going to beat all 3 of these dudes. And he's got a guy. Look at it. Look at this guy over here. Look at this guy in the corner. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's still looking this way. He's like, I'm gonna get the pass breakup right here. I'm gonna be on highlight tape later. Yep, wrong highlight tape. Oh, and then great job. That's a great job. All right, where's first contact here? We're gonna call first contact right there.
Oh, right there, yep.
So we're gonna get the 34, 10 yards, 15 yards. Almost 17 yards after contact on that play. I love that. I absolutely love that. I think that's all the plays we have here. I think that was all the plays we had. So that was all we got for Josh Jacobs. The dude's contact balance is elite, as you saw in that video. He breaks tackles. You're not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. And even when you give him a shoulder, he just kind of like takes it and just keeps going straight forward. Like it doesn't knock him off his path like it does with a James Cook, like it does with a Brian Robinson, like it does with smaller running backs. And Brian Robinson's not a small running back, but when you watch him play, he very easily gets knocked off balance by contact. And Josh Jacobs is very Saquon-esque when it comes to taking hits. His body just absorbs him. Like he doesn't ever like go to the side. It's just like that. It's like the wave goes through him and it's gone, and he can just keep going in the same path. It's truly elite.
Momentum.
Yeah, I hate that he plays for Green Bay, and I hate that. I cannot express my hatred
I know.
for that.
I hated that he left Vegas, but I'm super happy that they get
it's going to work out. It's going to work out for him because they are going to get a generational talent in GT, and I am.
What if he flops?
What if the sun doesn't come up tomorrow?
Hey, also something that could happen.
Definitely could happen. It could absolutely happen.
Probably won't, though.
Probably won't, though.
Yeah, he's not going to flop.
Thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate you. Make sure to like, subscribe. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.